what you're missing. Go tell your family. Here comes the enemy, blowing up the spot tech remedy. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bible make you get down, down. Bring it on, bring it on. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bible make you get down, down. Bring it on, bring it on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Be the resident president of the fifth element. Jimmy Fly, stick a stone cold's how I'm hitting in. Better get together, put your hands in the sky. Stick 'em up, punk, hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Now I'm the bad boy that you invite for dinner. Ain't got no manners 'cause I eat with my feet.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Let me pull up my chat really fast. Let me pull it up. Foodie Beauty is in a moody, though, you guys. Foodie Beauty is in a moody. Hugh is here. Aaron is here. Pam, hello. Mallory, good morning. I know Jess is here. Freedom Deep. Hey, everybody. Okay. So Foodie Beauty's been missing, and it was kind of like the best time ever. It was nice and quiet. I got to just snoop around and pay attention to other people's drama for a minute. Like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. But so the general consensus was everybody figured she was out camping. Well, she uploaded a Q&A today, and I heard she's very smug in it. Hello, Crafting with Sandra. Hello, Granny. Hello, Old Wrinkly Wiener. Nice to see you. Lindsay, good morning. Hi, hello. She always does this every other week, goes MIA for a day. And boy, is it quiet. It's so nice when she's gone. So nice. Anyway, she's back. She's already community post raging. She has a very smug video out. Where should we go first? Okay, I guess let's read her community post rages. Let's read those first. I feel like, okay. But then I may or may not have a surprise if it uploaded for her smugness. Okay, can you guys see what I see? Oh, wait, let me get me out of the way. Okay, so I know you can zoom in on YouTube in general. I always say an iPhone, but on YouTube you can zoom in as well. So if it's a little small, just turn your phone to the side if you have to and zoom, baby, zoom. Okay, so Foodie put up her Q&A and it wasn't met very well. Like, everybody was making fun of her, and she watches everything everybody does. I'm convinced she's on Twitter. So she saw the response to that. And her first community post, Kind of Rage, said, it's from 11 minutes ago, make fun of me all you want. At least I go out and don't hide behind an avatar for hours. Nice life. Oh, I get it, though. You are stuck riding my coattails and being a hateful bee. 'Cause look at this attempt vlogging you did a month ago. No one cared. The only poop you need to be worried about is the poop you are standing in and can't get out of. The only content you can make is this dog crap. Also, I report all your videos, so hopefully YouTube will demonetize you soon, just like Gorlick Loser. About time this platform gets rid of miserable hate channels. Oh, you guys, we might have to start with my surprise first. I don't know. Let's decide. Anyway, she's mad at FFG. And I'll say this, Foodie, like when people watch reaction channels vlogs, this is truly why I don't think they get the same amount of views as you. Like if FFG vlogs or if I vlog, there's no chance you're going to get a slip of our crusty, musty, and dusty fupas like we get of yours, you know what I mean? Not saying mine is, but you know what I mean. There's no chance of that. There's no chance of me embarrassing myself to no return on the internet. There's no chance of FFG slipping up and showing something embarrassing. Like, people know that they're genuinely going to watch something and not get flashed, not get secondhand embarrassment. It's really a good time. So the people who are actually watching FFG's vlogs or my vlogs are people who genuinely want to see our lives and what we're doing. Like, they like us. I don't know if you don't get this, but, like, I have a large hate audience, I do. But for the majority, like, the people who watch my vlogs and hang out in my chats, like, they genuinely like me. Same for FFG. Foodie, most people watch you to laugh at you. Like, that's the difference. I don't think she gets that. Yeah, this is true too. Thank you, Jess, for saying that. Thank you. The difference is too, like, I go out during the day when lots of people are around. I go to places where I'm not embarrassed to be seen. Foodie goes out at times when there's like 2 people out and nothing but stray cats. Like, you know what I mean? Freya's here? Wait, I didn't see Freya. Hello, Freya. Steffi, hey. Okay, if I missed anybody, I'm really, really sorry. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so that was her first little rage. That was her first little rage. These are the pictures that she shows of, I think, FFG's vlogs. Drive home with me in the snow through rural Quebec, and toddler plays at the park. So, Foodie, okay, you can't use these as comparisons. Like, the people who watched FFG drive through the snow like FFG. We watched you try and fit through bars to see if you were going to get stuck. How do you not realize the difference? Like, Freya, are you sick? Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Oh man, something's been going around. It's brutal. I'm telling you, if you have what's been going around, I have it, like my whole family's had it. All you can do is rest and drink tea. It's like that's it. That's it. But I do hope you feel better. If you have a Costco near you and you're a member, there's this really good tea there right now for like $8.49. It's called Von B's and it's like ginger and lemon. Anyways, it really helps you breathe. It helps your throat. And if you buy it anywhere else, it's like $30 tea, but it's at Costco for like less than $9. Um, so I highly suggest that for all the sick people out there. Also, you're on Twitch. Hi. Hello to Twitch. Hello, everybody on Twitch. I've been sick, so I haven't got to do any special streams for Twitch, but that's coming. That's coming. I'm also hoping by Sunday night to have a members only stream over here. Kara, your wife's just getting over COVID. Oh, I hope she feels better soon. I am so sorry. Everybody's sick right now, it seems. So I hope everybody who's sick feels better. Patreon, I'm going to have a vlog up for you by tomorrow. And for my members only in YouTube, I just uploaded like a bunch of new emojis. I need to go through and perfect them because some are a little bit small. But I did them with you guys in mind because a lot of the times, like, I'm not in the chat and I miss a lot of things. So, like, I made little emojis you guys could send to each other, like thinking of you, positive vibes, things like that. So, feel free to use them. I know they're a little small right now, but later I'm going to go back and perfect them so they're like bigger and everybody could see. Hello, butterfly. Yes, I made new emojis. I was in the mood yesterday. I was in a creative mood. However, I didn't make them big enough, so I got to go back and perfect them. Oh my gosh. Okay, butterfly, I said hi to you in my head. I don't know if I said it out loud. Hello, hello. Okay, we're gonna go next to her next community post rage. So again, I just want to point out people could either watch FFG drive through the snow and know nothing like weird is gonna happen, or they could watch Foodie Beauty possibly get stuck between the monkey bars. So those are the options. I get why people would want to go see Foodie get stuck. I do. Oh gosh. Okay, she's still going about FFG. So again, say what you want about her. I see somebody who looks showered and isn't probably going around barking at people, but okay. So she posts another community post. Yeah, sure, delusional one. You look ripped. I can't. She looks ripped compared to you. I don't know what else to say. I mean, compared to you, everybody's ripped. Everybody. I'm gonna go join a weightlifting contest. Compared to you, I could do it. Hello, Freedom Deep. Charlotte said, Hugh, I have a 15-year-old. Oh, wait. The teen years are gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. It gets harder. I feel like 11 on, like 11 on. I don't know. Kids are all sweet. There's no real attitude. They're just like a pleasure to be around. And then they hit like 11 on, and then the attitude and the rolling the eyes. The The talking back. We still love them, but it's just that age it comes. It just comes at that age. Teen years are rough. That's, you know what? It's kind of scary. Think about, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys were like amazing kids for your parents, but like my teen years, oh boy. Oh boy, if that's what I have in store for me, I don't have any gray hair yet, but it's coming. If that's okay, what makes her think throwing shade at FFG whilst looking like she does means anything? It means crap. Like, seriously, I see somebody who showered and who wasn't going around barking at people. So, like, I think FFG is doing amazing compared to Foodie. That's just my opinion. Okay, hold on. I also, maybe we should start the smug Q&A. And then if I should so feel inclined, I might throw up this little thing I put together. Just this little thing. When Foodie Beauty tries to convince us she's not embarrassed, he's not embarrassed, I might just have a little thing to show. Maybe just a little thing. All right, so this is Foodie's Q&A. Yes, it is. And I heard she has an attitude throughout it. I heard she does. So I skipped past that. You can pick me on camera because I just can't today. I just can't with that. All right, you guys, are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I missed you guys, but I'm finally here to do the Q&A. So it's going to probably be more than one video because there's so many questions. So I'm just going to work my way down with the ones that have the most likes. I'm going to say right now, I'm just going to lump all of these Salah questions into one answer.
Okay.
Where's Salah? What's he doing? Blah, blah.
Hold on. This is how we know she's in a mood. When she whips out the red, you guys, do you notice that whenever she has the red lips and the red hijab, like, we're in for something. Today's going to be a day.
Blah, 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 blah. I will not be answering that. That's we're 100% keeping everything related to that private. And all I can say, he is offline because he chooses to. We're not embarrassed.
Oh.
He wants to be offline. He wants to do other things with his life. He just, this is not it for him. He doesn't want to.
He's not embarrassed, you guys. That says everything I need to know.
Be on YouTube at all anymore. And I respect that. And it doesn't have anything to do with me controlling him. I would like to continue with the couples videos. If I'm quite honest, I would love to, because I don't care what people think about our relationship. I, make the choices I make in my life. And yeah, I would love to make videos with him still, but he doesn't want to. So it's just going to be me.
Salah, the IFer, he doesn't want to come on the internet.
So you will not be seeing.
Hi, Kara, by the way. I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello.
Salah anymore in videos. So yeah, that's the answer to that question.
Okay, really fast. Hold on. I have to hear this whole part again of how he's not embarrassed. I just need to.
Well, think about our relationship. I, make the choices. It doesn't have anything to do with me controlling him. I would like to continue with the couples videos. If I'm quite honest, I would love to, because I don't care what people think about our relationship. I, make the choices I make in my life. And yeah, I would love to make videos with him still, but he doesn't want to. So it's just going to be me. So you will not be seeing.
So she's saying he doesn't want to, blah, blah, blah. He's not embarrassed. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Tara, hold on 1 second. I just need to relive something since I know she's watching right now. Can you guys see my screen okay? Hi, Foodie. Hi, Foodie. Okay, so he's not embarrassed, and it's a personal choice to stay offline. I thought we would take a little side journey, you guys, and relive just how Salah has acted. So we'll start out with my favorite rage by her ever. My favorite. Hey, Boozin, are you projecting and trying to find any hint that I'm being cheated on because you were cheated on with Gorlick, loser? He cheated on you with Jessica Messica, LMAO, and it's disgusting that you offered your kid as a bonus starter to him. Just, ew. Shut it and stay out of our relationship. I stayed out of it. Other women haven't. Oh, she calls me a weirdo too. Okay. let's just go through this. So we're going to take a little journey of how Salah and Kebella started talking and what exactly was said. So I want you to let me know by the end of this little clip we're going to do if you think Salah is embarrassed and if he's just choosing to stay offline. So him and Kebella had a really intimate relationship in a matter of days. It started out innocent enough. Hey, Kebella Beezer, they're DMing, hope you're having a good day. Thanks, Kebella. Same to you. So this isn't bad yet, but if he's happily married, if he loves his wife so much, why feel the need to talk to one of her beezers, right? Isn't she fulfilling his needs, wants, desires? Don't they have so much in common that there's no reason to talk to anybody else, right? No. Nope. Hey, lady, good to see you. So they talk. And eventually he starts saying how he's not going to let anybody know that they're talking. He's also giving her ideas of other ways they could talk. Just create a new mail and set up new account of YouTube. Super easy. He's really helpful to her, you guys. He hasn't helped his fake wife lose weight, but he helped Kay Bella a lot. So I have this slowed down because some of the things that we're about to see, I want to be able to read them all. So, she's telling him some personal things, and he responds with, "Oh, amazing. So you're a public figure too?" He gets all excited. "I will not tell anyone that you're talking to me too, by the way." They keep going. Oh, he says, "We are equal, my friend." Come to find out, he doesn't view any woman as equal to him. So she says, "Good," when he says, "I'm not going to tell anyone you're talking to me." She's so excited. Um, she says how her TikTok account is shadow banned. He's very concerned about that. Why they ban it and for how long? See, he could try and twist this all that he wants, but he was looking for a new sugar mama. He's not in love with Foodie Beauty and her size like she wants us to believe. He's in love with the size of her wallet. That's it, that's all. And once there was a chance of having a new skinnier sugar mama, he was going to take that. He was going to take that. See, he's even asking, "What do you do for work now? And who do you live with? And where?" But this was all fantasy, remember? He didn't have any, according to Foodie, he had no plans to meet Kay Bella. He was just asking about how much she made and how many subscribers she has. She's talking, saying to him, "I don't know, to be honest," because she's talking about, I don't know, a breakup or something. And she says, "I don't know, to be honest, maybe because I'm ugly. Ha ha, just kidding." And then she says, "Men always hurt me, so I just stay single." Well, look at his reply. When she says that she doesn't know, maybe it's because she's ugly, he tells her, "No, you are not. No, you are not." Oh, and then he gets so comfortable with her, he starts sending her feet pics and other pics. We'll get to those. This is just a recap of Kay Bella and Salah's little whirlwind romance. We're just trying to decide if we think he's embarrassed or not. Gosh, scrub your feet, people. I don't know who needs to hear this. When you are in the shower, don't neglect the feet, okay? Don't neglect the feet. They need to be washed too. I know, feet first thing in the morning. I know. And I have it slowed down so much. More of his feet. Oh, and then he sent a picture of his belly button along with something else. I didn't put the full picture up there, just the belly button. So he also sent Kaybella nudes. My whole point was he also sent her nudes. So it goes up really fast, just shows his belly button. I don't show the whole time. Well, there wasn't much to show, but anyways, so more of them talking now through DMs. They're talking about very personal things. And then he asks her, "When you have money, are you going to send it to me too? Because I own you. And I will take your money. And it's honorable to you, for sure." Yeah. Before that, though, he was asking how long she was with who she refers to as the Egyptian. So, anyways, again, he was looking for a new sugar mama. Look at this. When you have money, are you gonna send it to me too? This guy just cares about money, not Foodie Beauty. And then he calls her that. Yep. Okay, let's see. So they're talking some more, and he tells her, "Why didn't you tell me that, you piece of shit? I would love it." She says, "I was nervous to go behind Chantal's back." And he says, "I love to have dogs like you, to control them and make fun of them while they worship me." Ugh. Is he embarrassed, you guys? Oh, how could we forget this? I worship your butt. 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 How many times did he say that to Kbella? Foodie, has he said that to you even once? Even once. I'm just curious. Just curious. Look how many times he said it. Oh, and he wants to see her nude. He wants her just to wear her cross necklace, and then he's going to carry her and kiss her lips for 15 minutes. Then he's going to throw her on the bed. Then he's going to jump on her. Oh, and don't forget this. He says, "I feel like I want to see you naked, and you just wear your cross necklace. Then I carry you." The "then I carry you" always cracks me up because I know eventually he's going to say, "At least I can carry you." Hey, Frank, good to see you. Good morning. Okay, should we go on, you guys? Should we go on? Oh, yeah. He only wants to kiss her lips for 15 minutes, you guys, for 15 minutes. And then I'm assuming like an alarm goes off and he's like, "Okay, we have to move to this position now. Time's up. Time's up." Oh, and then he's going to bring his hard something and put it something while he's touching her cross necklace, going to your mouth and all this other stuff. And yeah, it's all there. It's all there. Oh, and her cross necklace will be under his eggs. While you do this, he finds it so effing hot. And then he says, "I will do all these with you and humiliate you. I'm going to spit a lot on your face." How do you take that seriously when anybody just adds a lot into anything? Like, "I'm going to do this a lot." Okay, you do that. You do that. I know. Charlotte said at least Bella has hair. At least. I mean, at least. And at least he can carry her. That part right there. When the 15 minutes are up and the timer goes off, he can carry her to the next room, whatever else. Oh, and he's going to stomp on her. Yeah. He was a real charmer, you guys. A real charmer. So classy. Me and Breezy are cool. Don't ban me. No, don't ban Frank. Oh, I won't be saying this word, but he says what he's going to do to her and her Bible and her cross necklace. And then says, "Don't worry." How do you say "I'm going to grape you, but don't worry"? Foodie, this is who you're sticking by? This is who you're standing by? But again, you guys, he's not embarrassed to come back online. He's not embarrassed. Foodie. Oh, and this is how your eyes on the ground, your head down. Don't look up. And then she says, "Yes, God." And then he says, "I'm going to do it again one day." If you know, you know. I don't like saying the word too many times because it's really gross, even if I do put like a code name. Oh, wait, forget on this. Forget. How did we forget this part? He says, "Make me hot." What the F? "Twerk on my face quickly." Gosh, I wonder how quickly she can twerk. Okay, Bella, can you do it quickly enough? I don't know. He's in a hurry. You guys only have 15 minutes to make out. Hurry, hurry. Okay, let's see. He says, "Yes, I'm always thinking about it. And imagine that on my face, on my beard." Oh, geez. "On my mouth. And I can't avoid it." Then he asks her if she completed something. And she says, "Maybe." He says, "You sneaky bad girl. I did something on you while I'm," yeah. I can't say some of the, I mean, I can say it, but I don't feel right saying some of this stuff while talking about Salah. It's just weird. She says, "You did?" He says, "My whole body extremely hot. Yes, I did." Oh, let's see. Oh, this is the part where he says he wants to use the bathroom on her. It's up at the top of the screen, you guys. It's up at the top. Hey, Miss T, someone needs to make a video with all his commands. He says, yes, someone should. Like a king. You. This is a whole new level of sexting. Like, I would block. This shit's crazy. So he says he wants to use the restroom, which just happens to be on her. And then when you sleep, you will think that you are sleeping under the bed, and I'm on top of you on the bed like the king. Oh gosh. Um, yeah. I mean, he thinks really highly of himself. Then he tells her, "You are worthless, just my garbage bin." Poor Kay Bella. Like, despite like whatever anybody thinks about Kay Bella, I know she was doing this to troll, but like some of this shit had to be hard to hear. Like, it had to be hard to hear, troll or not. Troll or not. Oh, okay. It went by really fast, but he said he was gonna spit on her. Oh, no, it's there. And then she says, "I need you, Daddy. I want you to completely control me." He says, "If you can travel, come until Chantel comes." So he wanted K-Bella to fill her spot. See, I think if he got K-Bella there, let's play along for a second. If he got K-Bella there, I think she would have stayed and Foodie Beauty would have never had the opportunity to come back. Foodie like is really trying to play this off as he just needed somebody to express these urges to. He tells Kay Bella he loves her. He's asking how much money she makes, how many subscribers she has, if she lives with anybody. This wasn't just all fantasy and like fulfilling your urges with somebody else. Like, he had some questions that didn't just involve, you know what I mean, sexting. Frank said, "Let's keep it a buck. Salah is fragile and weak. No girl or man is going to take him serious. I'd slap his soul out of." Yeah, well, you're right about that. Charlotte said, "He looks like he's a second man like Bloop." What? Salah sucks at being a romance scammer. Like, where's the romance part? Like, we're just right to the scam, but like, he sucks at it. He really does. He said, "I think so too. He wanted someone smaller and with more money." Yeah, I think so too. Foodie cannot grow a platform on TikTok, and Kbella is doing it. Yeah, she is. By the way, you guys, if I sound like I'm still gasping for air, it's because I am. I'm still really sick. Hopefully I get better one of these days, but it's not because I'm out of shape like foods. It's because I'm generally just stuffed the fuck up. Candy said, "I'm late. What did I miss?" Oh, we're going. Okay, so we started Foodie's video, and she's awfully smug, like right off the bat. Like, Salah is just choosing to take time away. He's not embarrassed. We're not embarrassed. So we're going through his DMs with K Bella, and we're deciding if we think he's embarrassed or not. So we're at the part we missed. If you just came in right now, you missed the part of what he wants to do to K Bella, the Bible, the cross necklace. He's mentioned how they can only make out for 15 minutes, and she wants him to twerk quickly on his face. So, oh, and you missed his feet pictures, but be very glad about that. Like, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Okay, so she tells him after he says, "You can travel, come until Chantal comes." And she says, "I have no money right now." And he says, "Oh, shoot." That's very telling. And she says, "I wish I could, Daddy." And he's writing back. So he says, "For now, even me, I don't have enough, to be honest. I paid a lot of bills and her ticket." I don't think it's bills. I think it's the money all goes to her food. Like, I think her mukbangs must be so expensive. It's expensive to eat for me and my daughter, and we don't eat like Foodie Beauty. I can't imagine what it takes to keep up with Foodie Beauty eating like a baby elephant. It must cost a fortune. So he doesn't have money because he's paid her bills, her ticket, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. And then he asks, because they're still talking about if she comes to visit. So he was asking like what Kbella wants to happen to Foodie Beauty. And then he asks her and her, meaning Foodie. She says, "Stay in Canada." Let me see if I have the whole thing up. It might have went by too fast. Okay. So if it scrolls up, yeah. He's asking and Foodie. She says, "Stay in Canada." And then he's saying that he does like a side eye emoji, can't. And then he tells Kbella, "I love both of you." Did you guys see that? "I love both of you." Foodie, he loved another woman. It wasn't just about sex. It wasn't just about he couldn't tell you his urges, which he shouldn't have done that with somebody else anyways, if you guys are truly married. He loves K Bella. He told K Bella he loved her too. How do you stay with somebody after that? How do you stay with somebody after that? And how do you try and act so smug? He doesn't, I don't think he really loves you, but he loves K Bella, who's skinnier and prettier than you. That's gotta sting. So let's see. Salah's telling K Bella she will come back because the bypass after 1 year and a half. And then K Bella says, well, yeah, of course. He says she didn't expect it. She will start a diet and exercise. Hope it works. Hope it works with her. Hope it works with her. Even Salah has no faith in you, Foodie. Like, none whatsoever. He has to hope things will work because you fail at everything. Sorry, Tara said, the second my husband said he loves someone else as well would be, yeah. Like, it's not just cheating. She can't just play it off as, like, it was a one-time thing. It was a mistake. It'll never happen. He fell in love with her. He fell in love with her and was talking about you to her. That's the part that would fuck me up too, you guys. He was complaining about Foodie Beauty to the woman he's sexting with. Like, that's wild. He will never be able to carry. No, there's not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Stella said maybe Salah can get, oh gosh, so the ladies can find his tiny. Oh my gosh. I have so much to say, but like I feel like Salah's been embarrassed enough, so I'm not going to comment on how they really didn't have to blur much out of the picture. I'm not going to comment on that. Let's keep going. Oh boy. What a way to start the morning. Oh, my favorite. This is my favorite part of everything. At least I can carry you. At least I can carry you. Stella's funny, Hugh. Stella cracks me the freak up. I love Stella's comments. Kara said maybe she has him hostage in a closet, just thinking maybe, maybe. I'm just going to leave this on screen for a minute because I know she's watching. So I'm just going to let it sting for a second. You know, as much shit as she talks about my child, I'm just going to live in this moment. Oh, it's still there. At least I can carry you. At least. Oh, okay. So before we get to our next part, do we think Salah's embarrassed? Or do we believe Foodie? He's not embarrassed and he's choosing to stay offline. I think Foodie can't trust him and I think his ego is bruised, especially after this. So they had this, K Bella and Salah had this thing about barking. I don't know. So before he barks, he tells whatever K Bella sent, he says, cute. What a goddess. Foodie, he calls her a goddess. He calls you a moon, because you're as big as the moon. But Cabela's a goddess. So Cabela says, I want to hear you bark for me. Woof, woof. And then if you were to choose a bark, right? You're sexting with somebody, you're texting with somebody, you're in it. Like, I would never bark for anybody. Like, that's just not my thing. But like, if somebody was like, give me your best bark, would you choose to bark like this? Please tell me, would you choose this as your bark? Seriously? Like, that's bad. Oh, and this was just me being petty when I was putting this stuff together. If Foodie still isn't embarrassed and he's still not embarrassed after all we've covered, Foodie, I'm talking to you specifically. This didn't only happen once to you. No, 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 no. It didn't only happen once, but we'll relive this for a moment. Remember when Dee Dee used to hang out in your chat and then stole your man? Yeah, this should have been you, Foods. It should have been you. Should have been you. Nope. It happened twice, though. It happened twice. Nader and Dee Dee, K-Bella and Salah, and at least he can carry her. At least. And then just because I was feeling like a bee, and she just brought it up anyways about the channels being demonetized and hopefully YouTube clears out the trash. I remember this post that she made when PI and I got demonetized, and then a few other creators. So she said, looks like YouTube is cleaning out the non-tent creators. I am willing to bet that some other hate channels are on borrowed time. You nasty people of Grow World really think that all the negative energy and stealing of content is not going to come back. And then she's like raging. It's not going to come back and blah, blah, blah. Oh, and bite you in the ass, LMAO. I told you, maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but it will. And yes, I'm being smug. I think I deserve it. So she did this whole thing. Meanwhile, yes, I got demonetized, but I went to Twitch and I became an affiliate like in a matter of days over there. But she still likes to rub it in. And I just think it's hilarious because after all her gloating about her getting certain channels demonetized, PI got her monetization back December 9th. Yes, she did. Congratulations again, PI. And then look who else got their monetization back. Me! Can you imagine? Foodie, did that really burn your ass? Did it? You were so happy we were demonetized and we both got it back. But I have a question. When your channel gets demonetized, as it inevitably will, like you call the reaction channels bullies, the stuff that you say about people's kids, deceased family members, whatever else, and the way you mukbang after admitting that you have binge eating disorder, eventually it's going to happen to you. But do you think you'll be as lucky as we were and get your channel back? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then I think I know what this one is. This is a Beezer in her chat, by the way. Um, it's a teenager who she engages with nonstop, nonstop. And this guy has went to Instagram and making photos of me being stabbed in the eye, in the face, basically me being deleted from this world. And he would say some of the most effed up shit about my daughter. So I just have this included if I need to piece something together about him because apparently he's going to be a reaction channel now. But he's literally called my daughter low life, that she lives in the ghetto, which like, you know what? Everybody knows that I have a biracial child, so the words that he uses and stuff like that, it seems a little stereotypical to me, and I think that this person isn't well, but we'll cover that at another day. I just included this because I feel like I'm gonna need to get some screenshots together eventually based on what they're saying in Foodie's chat. Anyways, that whole thing was just to piss Foodie off, basically, you guys. I know she stays watching us. I know she stays watching us over here. She addresses everything we talk about. So let's get back to that Q&A. Let's get back to that Q&A. Let's do that. So Salah's not embarrassed. He's choosing to stay offline. We just heard him bark like a teacup chihuahua. I think he's embarrassed. And I think if he's not, Foodie maybe is. She just won't admit to it. And I don't think he's allowed online. I think that he is grounded. And that's a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man is grounded by Foodie Beauty. So let that sink in for a little bit. If she lives in the... Hugh. Charlotte said, I wish someone would talk crap about my daughter. You know what? At first, it used to really get to me, and it still bothers me because when anybody talks about our children, right? Like Mama Bear comes out, and this is why I have a personal beef with Foodie. This is why. Like, it's so wild to me. Like, we are expected to feel like if we say anything about her at all, for a long time, I didn't comment on her weight. For a long time, I wouldn't call her fat. I wouldn't call her any of those things. I simply just made fun of the stupid choices she made in life, her behavior, sometimes the clothes that she would dress herself in because they showed a bit too much. But I commented on her behavior, and she retaliated by anytime I had something to say about it, she would make fun of my kid, tell me that my dad never wanted me, call me just boozing, yada, yada, yada. So why do I need to keep giving her respect that she refuses to show simply by not talking about minors, right? So I have a personal beef with her. It no longer hurts me when she talks about my child. It fuels this little fire inside of me that wants to cover every part of her life crumbling. Every part of Salah cheating on her now. And when he cheats on her again, I will be there to cover it. Because guys as effed up as him, with the stuff that he fantasizes about, they don't get fixed just because they made a mistake and somebody embarrassed them. They don't magically change their ways because their wife caught them. Like, he's not going to therapy. He's not getting help. Nada. He will cheat on her again. And I will be there to cover it all. I will be there to cover every single DM, everything. I will be here when Foodie gets exposed some more. That's how I feel better. Because me, like, saying, don't talk about my child, doesn't work. Whenever I say that, Foodie comes back even harder. Same with her Beezers. Remember Schmissy Shmoo? Remember her? How every time I talked about Foodie, Foodie would sick her on me, and she'd show pictures of my child and make fun of me and call me Casey Anthony. So none of this stuff can actually hurt me anymore. It just feeds this little fire inside that, like, really wants to cover Foodie's fall. All of it. All of it. Every single thing. I think she will stay if he cheats again. She is, because she can't get anything better. She can't get anything better than a guy who wants to do certain things to crosses and Bibles. That's it. She thinks being single is like the biggest failure in life. I think being with somebody who fantasizes about doing things to Bibles and women, I think that would make me a failure. I think that makes me look weak and pathetic. I think saying, hey, I'm not going to stand by a cheater. I'm going to get my life together. I'm going to do my little glow up, and I'm going to be better than ever. I would respect that way more. Like, if Foodie left him tomorrow, I'd respect that. But she chooses to stay with somebody who fantasizes about grape. Let that sink in. And this isn't the first time it's happened. Remember Nader? Remember what came out about him and how she gave him an alibi? She can only attract these kind of people, and that says something. Gonzo said being single is better than being with a loser who can barely. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I feel so lucky to be single. I don't know how to say that. I know most people want to be married and do the whole white picket fence thing. Like, I am so grateful to be single. Nobody's embarrassing me like this. Nobody. And I don't have to worry about it. When I go to sleep tonight, I don't have to worry about shit other than my kid the next day. Do you know what I mean? I have to worry about waking up, getting my child ready for school, being ready when she gets home. That's what I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about if a man's coming home. And, like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, trash attracts trash. Exactly. Oh, the Sigma ladies. Exactly. Hide. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super sticker. How freaking cute is that? I got a super sticker. I got a super sticker. 21 grams sent me a super sticker. Woohoo! Thank you so much. That is so cute. Cute. Yeah, that too. I don't have to check nobody's phone. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm going to stay like this for as long as I can. I'm telling you, I'm not dating again until I'm 80 and everybody's over the BS and nobody has time to cheat. Nobody has time to F around. Nobody has time to be sexting with anybody else. Nobody wants to because you're 80. Like, who wants to deal with the BS? That's what I'm going to date then. 80s to 90s. That sounds great. Your vibe attracts your tribe. I love that. I love that. And we have a great bunch over here. Who needs a man when I get to hang out with you guys? Seriously? And you guys don't cheat on me. I love it. Reptile said, Foodie really thinks it's a flex having her husband. Girl, we are not jealous like all. Nobody's jealous. Nobody's jealous. At 80, nobody can cheat, can't get it up. That's true. Well, they make pills for that. I don't know. Hugh Hefner did just fine. I mean, I don't know. Didn't he take that magical medicine? I don't know. I really don't know. I just figure at 80, like, everybody's done with the drama. And, like, truly, I just want to sit on my porch with somebody, drinking my coffee and listening to, like, Sublime. That's, like, truly what I want. In my old age, I want to listen to music, sip on some coffee, and that's it. That's all. No cheating, no clubbing, no bars, none of that. You sit on the porch with me. That's all I want. George said, Viagra. Yeah, I hear it's amazing. I don't know. I've never taken it. You can have him, but he doesn't want you. True fairy. All right. Should we get back to this Q&A? I had fun doing our little side project. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to be adding to that little video. So if you have any reminders you think that we should include, like any parts of Cuba Rage that stuck out to you or whatever, feel free to DM me and email me, and we'll just make the video longer. And each time she wants to try and convince the world they're not embarrassed, he's never going to cheat again, they're happy, they're so happy, and we're all just jealous, I'm going to play this long video. I really am. All right, let's get back to the BS Q&A.
Seeing Salah anymore in videos. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Someone asked, why does he film you in the most unflattering ways? Listen, he doesn't think that way, and I don't think that way. Like, I'm not ashamed of my body in any angle. I am, not a coward. I'm not shy. I show my whole body in every angle. I am who I am, and I mean, I'm not ashamed of myself. So I don't mind being shot in different angles. I actually tell him what angles to shoot me in and what to do. I kind of direct him how I want to be. Like,
you tell him to film you struggling to breathe, walk, or even stand? I'm supposed to believe that? He's filmed her at some of the most god-awful angles that, like, truly show how large her stomach has grown, and we're supposed to believe she's asking for that?
filmed. So
Wait, and if you don't care, how come in Thailand when somebody asked you if you were pregnant, even though you tried to play it off, like, you made a whole thing, someone asked me if I was pregnant, like, it was, like, this huge deal when, like, genuinely you look like you are, but we're supposed to believe you don't care?
I do it for different angles just to switch things up a bit. I'm not like a catfish, and I don't like hold my camera high up here most of the time to make myself look thinner because
she's not a catfish. You guys remember what she really looks like, right? Right?
I'm just not fake like that. So that's your answer. If Salah moved out, would you pretend that you were still living together? And
You're not fake like that? Foodie, come on. Come on.
continue to live in Kuwait alone whilst paying him to film your vlogs? Or would you go back to Canada? This question makes no sense to me. Why on earth would I move back here to live by myself? Like, no, I would never live here by myself. Number one,
because you're a stalker, and when Nader dumped you, you peeked through his windows. You would drive there and look through his windows. Like, I know you think we don't remember that, but we do. I would fully believe Salah dumped you, and you went back there anyways, like, hoping to rekindle things or fix things. Like, you're that kind of a person. Like, he says, no, don't come back, and you fly there anyways.
I wouldn't even be able to live in this apartment by myself. As I've said many times, I guess people just don't listen when I talk, or they choose not to believe it. That's fine, but you're believing false information because you can't live in this apartment unless you're married. So we had to show our marriage certificate to the apartment owner in order to live here. We don't show it to online strangers because it's none of their business and we don't owe them shit. So that being said, yeah, I would not live here. I would definitely, I don't know if I would go back to Canada, but I would maybe do something else. I don't know. Hi, Foodie from Trashy Girl. 434 likes. Hi, Foodie. Quick question. How did you manage to gain 13 pounds?
Sorry, you guys, hold on. If I'm quiet right now, it's because I'm snooping on Twitter trying to find people's, like, best before and afters. It is a rage. It's a low-key rage, Jen. It is. Wait, Rome said, I know she won't address half the comments I made on there. I made like 3. At least I told the truth. I wasn't trying to be mean. What did you ask? I'm genuinely curious. How did you gain 13 pounds on your unicity that's supposed to cure everything?
It's called binge eating disorder. You could probably Google it, where you eat thousands of calories at once. Also, the type of food I would eat, a lot of sodium would make me retain a lot of fluid. So it's very easy to go up in pounds when you have.
It's very easy, especially when you're mukbanging, having binge eating disorder. I wonder if YouTube is ever going to catch on that you admit you have it, then eat these huge meals.
Binge eating disorder. I hope that answers your question.
My question is, why do you keep mukbanging if you have binge eating disorder? It's almost like you're trying to self-sabotage. That's like if I went and started filming at the bars. Do you know what I mean? saying I just wanted to be part of the nightlife without partaking in alcohol. Eventually, I'm going to F up and drink if I'm hanging out there. Why do it? Why are you mukbanging if you have binge eating disorder? Why?
Doing really well. I haven't binged in a while. Okay.
What?
Do you ever think you'll actually do
You just admitted to a binge, what, 4 days ago? Is that a while? Is that a while?
what doctors tell you? I've already lost body parts from the beatus, and what you are doing is so scary. Please stop. I try to do what the doctors tell me. I've been to a diabetes doctor, an endocrinologist, and I told you guys what he told me to do. And still people come at me and say, he's not right. He shouldn't tell you to eat carbs. Actually,
Because no doctor that has eyes would look at your giant hand and tell you to eat that much of rice. Nobody needs that much rice, Foodie. And it doesn't make sense because one day you said you needed to make an appointment, and then the next day you came back with a mukbang saying you already went. You're a liar.
he goes for a more balanced way of eating. So like, I'll put some screenshots, but like basically, yeah, just food balance and combining carbs with, healthy carbs with other food groups. So I am trying to do that. If I fail, it's because I either just have slip ups, that happens. Okay, why aren't you doing reaction videos? Why did you change your mind in less than 24 hours? I did put a community post. You could probably go read it if you didn't. Why I chose to change my mind again, but this will be the last time. I'm not engaging with any drama, any people that aren't worth my time.
Okay, so you're not engaging with it because you don't want to be reminded, which I feel like I'm going to do every day now.
Read it if you didn't.
Hold on, I'm going to see if it's up.
Why I chose to change my mind.
Okay, so she said, so I tried once again to do a reaction, but most of the ones I try and listen to either sound like the Wicked Witch of the East and West or Marge Simpson's long-lost sisters, not to mention the sheer stupidity and the loss of brain cells. Ugh, I can't do it, LOL. I don't know how so many can listen to that for 2 or more hours. Insane. I'll just focus on myself like everyone suggested. It's her whole rant. Basically, her and Salah tried to react to us, and after what's come out about Salah, they can't say shit. You can't say shit about my past of 20 years ago because I'm not currently barking at people or saying any of what your husband said to anybody else. You can't call out anybody except for one channel. And why aren't you doing that?
Mine again, but this will be the last time. I'm not engaging with any drama, any people that aren't worth my time or energy, which is one of the reasons. But also the main reason is I tried to listen to about 2 minutes and of the material I would have to react to, and I wanted to tear my eardrums out. So there's no way there's no money on earth worth listening to that palava for more than 2 minutes. So no.
She hates us because we call out her BS and her lies. Like, she's constantly trying to rewrite history. Just like she's still trying to paint this BBJ thing as like her cat was stolen right out from under her. She was just petting her cats one day, cleaning up the room for them, and FFG came in barging and stole her cat in a snow outfit. Like, that's not what happened at all. She can try to rewrite stuff all she wants, but like she hates it because we always bring what the truth, what actually happened to light into our reactions, and she can't handle it. She can't handle it.
Yeah, so how long is Salah grounded from the internet? As long as he wants to be. He doesn't want to come online. I can't blame him. The internet is really toxic, and it's probably better. Like, if I didn't love my Beezers and I didn't like the attention of making videos and entertaining people, I wouldn't want to be on here either, trust me. Like, if I wasn't making money from the internet.
If you care about your Beezers, why do you have somebody who wants to grape them hanging out in the chat? Genuine question, if you cared about them at all. If you truly like know your husband like you say you do, then you would have known all this stuff about him, right, Foodie? Why did you have him in a community of women? That's the second predator you've brought here. If you cared about your Beezers, how come when the MBM stuff was going down, you were like, oh, well, fend for yourselves, basically. I don't care what happens. You don't care about your Beezers. You care about the money they throw at you.
I wouldn't be doing it. So just to reiterate, it's 100% Salah's choice not to be on the internet. I don't control him. If he really wanted to come online, that would be up to him. But like I said, I want to do couples videos, but he doesn't. Why are you not taking insulin to get your blood sugars back to normal and avoid further damage to your body? You were not able to do it.
I need to clear this up really fast, really fast. because I know a certain crazy guy out there is like gonna fume. Nader is still like going to court for his stuff, right? He's still going to court. I've already made up my opinion on what I believe has happened. But there's still an open court case, so we still have to wait to see if he's going to be charged or not. Salah flat out said in DMs this is what he wanted to do to people. Flat out. There's somebody who we're all just saying this is what we think happened. Hopefully, we'll find out when the court date happens. Hopefully, there'll be a charge or there won't be a charge and we'll know. But like Salah flat out said that he wanted to do these things. Flat out.
Do it with just medication. 10 is not a good fasting blood sugar. So this is the point where your doctor should be putting you on insulin. Okay. So Gorl Lash, I'm not a doctor. I did bring that up to him. He doesn't think I need to be on insulin, so he didn't prescribe me insulin. Actually 10 for now. It hasn't been that long I've been on medication, and it went from 23 to 10. So that is pretty good right now. If it doesn't go,
why are you huffy and puffy and mad at the questions you asked for? Don't act inconvenienced. You said you wanted to do a Q&A. So don't get mad people ask questions.
Go down in the future, maybe we'll look at that. I don't know, but I also haven't been completely eating in a very diabetic friendly way. So, I mean, that's no secret. I don't hide that from the internet. So yeah, I mean, that's why my doctor didn't prescribe it. All right. Why not come clean about the couples channel and Salah? If he's not coming back, why are you together? If what you wanted was a couples channel in the first place, come clean about what? I've said he does not want to continue being online. If he's not coming back, why are you together? So you're basically saying that the entire reason, and you choose to believe that the entire reason we're together is just for content. Well, then that's your problem, because there's something.
Yes, I choose to believe that because he was asking somebody else how much they made and was trying to move her in. So no, I don't believe he really loves you. I think he's just with you for content and to become famous. That's what I truly think. I think he just wanted clout. I don't think he's choosing to stay offline. I think he was ran offline. Nobody wants him back, Foodie. And you're a grape apologist. That's all you are. So don't be mad at everybody else. You can throw what happened to me and me being cheated on 1,000,000 times into my face. He wasn't barking at Jessica Messica.
Something called love. Okay, this is I don't even know. Have you looked at the symptoms of oppositional defiant disorder and borderline personality disorder? No. Do you believe you might be experiencing disorders? Is it possible that you're addicted to stress? No. Additionally, why are you not interested in learning to speak Arabic, especially considering your desire to live there for a while, your husband's first language, and as a means to show appreciation for the culture? I appreciate the culture. Doesn't mean I have to speak the language. I might learn Arabic. I'm learning slowly with him, but I might take a course in the future. I don't know. I'm focusing on other things right now.
Why don't you choose to learn the language of the person that you love and the country that you live in? Remember how like you basically were calling us all, not just you, a few other people, they don't even travel to other countries. They don't even speak another language. Like neither does Foodie. Like she can't even speak Arabic. How long has she been in Kuwait?
I don't know why oppositional defiant disorder. I don't know. I mean, are you a psychiatrist? I don't know. Are you suggesting that that's what I have? I've been to many psychiatrists and they've never mentioned that. So thanks for the question. Why is one side of your face?
Foodie, you haven't been to many. We can't even get you to go. I'm sure you've been before and you probably don't take anything that they say seriously. You have multiple things going on is what I'm willing to bet. I think if oppositional defiance disorder is what I'm thinking of, where like somebody with authority tells you to do something or people suggest something, you like freak out internally. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm thinking of that. So you need to go get help for that, Foodie, for many different things. Many different things. Just because you went and they didn't mention it, I'm willing to bet they've mentioned several other problems you have. And it just goes in one ear and out the other.
It's swollen along with your eye. Have you seen a doctor about this? My face is swollen on one side. I don't see it. Maybe you're looking too much at my face. I don't know. If you end up too ill or bedbound and become unable, these are like the.
You're looking too much at her face. It takes up the whole screen. Like we can all see. We can all see one side of your face is massive.
Dumbest questions I've ever read in my life.
Oh my God.
I know why I'm annoyed is because I know where this comes from. Because reaction channels will sit there on panels for 2 hours talking about contriving these stupid theories. If you end up too ill or bedbound and become unable to make YouTube videos, what's your backup plan to make enough money to continue living how you are without issue? Listen, if I become bedbound, which won't happen because I literally just did a video of walking, but okay. If I become
Okay, all I'm saying is you said you're saying I'm gonna become bedbound, which won't happen, and she puts these photos up of her. Yes, they say you're walking, but do you not realize how big you are? That's not even me trying to be mean. Like, this doesn't prove anything other than you're on your way to being bedbound. Look at how red you are. Oh my gosh, you guys, is this real life? I feel like this is a Christmas gift right now. This is amazing.
bedbound for some reason, then YouTube would be the easiest form of making money, would it not? I mean, you just have to lay there. I'm sitting here. I can lay there and also talk to you guys and go live or whatever. But I'm not the type of
Oh wait, Candy has ads. Shoot, I'm not on my Twitch right now. I'm on StreamYards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but hello. Good to see you. Jen went to inpatient and then still ended up bedbound. Yes, she did. Foodie's on her way to bedbound. And I know she's remember you guys, I think it was a couple days ago though, we were saying like if she went bedbound, I think she would be living her best life because like the food would just be delivered to her bed. She could just do everything from bed, and she's saying it wouldn't be that bad because she could just do YouTube and it would be easier. Do we think maybe she's aiming for bedbound?
person who like sits here and thinking, what if, what if, what if? No, I live my life and don't worry about that. Are there any ideas for videos with Salah?
Candy, it worked out perfect because I just unpaused. I'm sorry, I'm not on my Twitch right now. I'm on StreamYards. So I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best though.
He returns. I suggest you should have Salah read out a hostage apology note in an orange outfit in the desert next to you with the vegetable pointed to his
damn.
face. Yeah. Seriously. If that he won't be coming back, but that's a funny idea. I like that. There are about 7,500 Canadians living in Kuwait. Why have you not reached out and made friends with any of them? I don't really care what culture you're from, like to make friends with. If anything, I'd probably rather make friends with like locals because I have a lot of Canadian friends. Like I want something different. I don't trust anybody. Like
the other day you were telling us if we weren't Muslim, we don't get an opinion. So you want to be friends with everybody now and you listen to everybody since when?
I've had people reach out to me wanting to meet and like hang out, but I don't trust anyone from the internet. So I'm a little apprehensive about that. Also, I just don't really have time to focus on making new friendships. Making new friendships with people is draining and it takes a lot of energy, and I need to focus all that on bettering myself right now.
I think you need to make friends too. Foodie, everybody needs a support system. Everybody. Everybody. So if you're truly trying to change, why don't you want friends who are like on a weight loss journey with you? I don't get it. I've never met anybody who just wants to sit alone and eat and doesn't want friends or family or anybody around that cares. They just want their nashies and that's it, that's all. Oh, and a guy with a penis around because she can't live by herself, but like, come on.
Have you or do you consider your life out of control when it comes to your ability to control your eating and control your health? Well, yeah. I thought that was pretty obvious. If so, have you considered inpatient or an outpatient program? Yes, and I've been to both. Sorry. I've tried to get into an inpatient program in Ottawa, and they have very limited beds. And the outpatient.
I think that was proven to be a lie, if I'm remembering correctly. Anybody on Twitter, if you can help confirm this. I remember when she was saying that it was going to be like a million years to get into inpatient or anything. People were looking up inpatients around her that had beds open.
Patient program pretty much did nothing for me. They put me on Vyvanse. And that made me feel like I was on like a hard drug.
Okay, well, I think it didn't work for you because you didn't want to change. Like, I still don't think inpatient would work for you right now because you still don't want to change. But like, stop saying it doesn't work. You were the problem.
What would you do?
Somehow many of people managed to find success through inpatient programs.
If YouTube ended?
What would you do?
No idea. Life would go on though. I mean, that's it, you know? I never stay stuck for a long time.
But do you think you're employable? Truly? Like, let's say YouTube went away tomorrow, like, all of us can go, well, not all, a lot of us, a lot of us. I know I could because I've managed it before. Through this YouTube thing, I went out and got like a little side job. Many of us are employable. What would you offer to a job? Like, what would you offer? Would you be the one person who has to break every 15 minutes? I kind of feel like that would be you. Can you carry things? Can you walk around? I mean, that's not even that big of an issue. Even if she couldn't, she could print things all day or do a shredder all day. But, like, truly, do you guys see Foodie working an 8-hour job? Or do you see her being that employee that you're always having to say, "Hey, can you do this? Hey, I asked you an hour ago if you could help with this. Hey, you've been on your 5th break today. We really need to get this done."
Did you really
That's
walk
what I
those 3,000
picture.
plus steps, or did Salah walk most of them? What? We walked alongside. That's how he was able to film me. I don't understand what you're talking about. I was in like the majority of the shots. So no, and I even showed like my phone. No, I walked them. Would you take on the challenge of giving up rice for veggies for one entire week? Yeah, I would for sure. Yeah, no problem. I love veggies. I do.
Oh,
Um, just because I'm not able to always control my binge eating doesn't mean that I don't like vegetables. I do love vegetables. So yeah, I would definitely try that sometime.
yeah, you look like you love vegetables.
I've spent a lot of energy in my life. I am old in the pursuit of men. Don't all women like want a partner, or most of them?
No,
Watching my weight,
no. Foodie, this isn't the 20s anymore. We don't have to rush to get married and have kids. And a lot of us who are normal, Foodie, like, I'm not saying if you're married, you're not normal, because, like, a lot of people do find happiness in their marriage and with their partner. But there's people like me out there who being in a relationship, like, a relationship sounds stressful, annoying. It sounds like the last thing on earth I want to do. Like, I don't that's not even on my list of things I wanna get accomplished. If I think of my next 3 years, right? My next 3 years, I wanna get my record expunged. I want to fix my credit. I want to buy a Volkswagen van, bus, like, I want my hippie bus. In my next 3 years, these are my plans. Pay off my debts. Take a nice vacation with my daughter where we unplug for, like, at least a week. No FaceTiming, no games, no YouTube. Like, in the next 3 years, these are things I wanna do. Take her somewhere she's never been before. A man is nowhere on that list. Nowhere on that list. I wanna start going to concerts again. Um, these are the things that make me happy. Like, I'm smiling thinking of what I can accomplish in 3 years. I'm smiling at the thought of that. Nowhere in my 3-year plan, I know most people have a 5-year, I'm doing a 3-year. Is there a man on that freaking list? There's just not. I don't want to have to worry about if somebody's cheating, like you, Foodie. I'm not saying all men are cheaters, but I don't even want that on my mind. Because women cheat too, let's be honest. It's not all men. I feel like the men in this community must feel, like, kind of weird sometimes, like, "We're not all like this." Like, I know that, but I'm saying I don't want to have to worry about that. I don't want marriage. Marriage isn't something that's gonna complete me, because I complete me, and I feel like there's more than just me out there. Like, getting our careers to a good, place, getting our lives, our credit, whatever else, financial responsibilities, having happy, healthy kids, like, these are things that people like me want, not a guy with one good eyebrow and a bark like a chihuahua. It's just no.
changing my personality and fussing over them. And you know what I have realized? Men don't like women at all. It takes age and life experiences before they even really care about other people, even their woman. I think you're talking about personal experience. If you never had to pursue a man, what would you do with your life? What are your interests? I don't think that my life has anything to do with pursuit of man. I could leave and be single right now and still have my independent life. Um, I definitely love Salah, and I fell in love, and that wasn't planned. It's not something that I planned. It's not like I was like, "Oh, I need a man, I need a man." I don't need a man. I want a man. Actually,
You
maybe I do need a
no.
man. I need someone,
You are one of those people who need a man. And then when this man dumps you, you'll need a man in 3 days from that. How long were you single from the Natter thing? He dumped you, and then you went around chasing married men, and then suddenly you met this guy in Kuwait, and you were gonna be married in 3 days. Like, you are one of those women who can't be alone, and you should just admit that.
supportive, and um I need romance and attention and intimacy Intimacy is a huge thing in my life.
Romance? Romance. He barks. That's romantic to you? He barks.
So yeah, I don't really understand the question, I guess. Like I said, I've never really pursued a man, like, to the point where it ruined my life. Like, I've always always worked, always had my own life, you know?
She didn't pursue a man till it ruined her life. Anybody remember the Natter arc? I feel like I keep saying his name a lot, but it's because she wants us to forget him. I can't stand the guy, but it's because she wants us to forget him. You chased him. And then when he dumped you, you wrote that song about all you have to do is love me. How else did it go? Bend me, fold me, break me. All you have to do is claim me. Does anybody remember the song?
Oh, so I don't really understand your question fully, but I hope that answers it. Sorry guys, I don't like to sit in one position for too long. It's painful now. You uprooted what life and family connections you had in Canada for Kuwait and everything you thought it was going to be. What if in 5 years' time something happens to your family? Okay, I'll answer that first part. You uprooted what life and family connections you had for Kuwait and everything you thought it was going to be. If you're referring to the event that happened with my husband and I as it completely ruining everything we had built, that's where the reason I'm here. It's because it didn't, because that's where I outweighed everything we had with what we talked about in private and new promises we made to each other. We are starting again anew and moving on. So Kuwait is everything I had
You might be trying to move on, but we won't let you.
imagined. And I maybe didn't foresee that event happening, but maybe that was my error. Maybe I was naive and needed to realize that there were some communication issues in our relationship that we had to fix. And other than that, everything else I really enjoy about being here. So to answer that.
Okay.
What if in 5 years' time something happens to half your family and they are no longer there? Will you regret leaving stability in pursuit of needing to belong to a man relationship? Oh, honey, I don't know how long you've been watching me for, but if you think that my life in Canada was...
Oh, honey. It's just getting good. Hold on, I have to hear that. Oh, honey. Oh my gosh. Poor Foodie. Do you get we're all laughing at you?
we had to fix.
Not with you, laughing at you, full on.
And other than that, everything else I really enjoy about being here. So to answer that. What if in 5 years' time something happens to half your family and they are no longer there? Will you regret leaving stability in pursuit of needing to belong to a man relationship? Oh, honey, I don't know how long you've been watching me for, but if you think that my life in Canada was stable, please go back and watch my live streams from a year ago. Okay.
Foodie, it seemed more stable than now, honey.
Okay. I'm so much more stable now than I was back then. I don't regret leaving my family because everyone has the right to pursue their happiness, even if that's not, I mean, even when I lived in Canada, I didn't see my family every single day. Everyone has their own lives. You know.
But why did you leave them just so he could poop on you? At least your mom was nice to you. She paid you to do the dishes. He just poops on you.
Oh, like I can go back anytime, like I did in around Christmas, and see my family. So will I regret not seeing them as much? I mean, I'm making the decision to be here, right? So if something happens and they get sick, yeah, I would go back and be with them for sure. But as it stands now, I'm totally fine with going back and seeing them maybe once or twice a year. And I talk to them every day. So I don't know where people I don't know if they're projecting or they're thinking of themselves when they say.
Here's my question. How does your mom feel knowing her daughter is staying with somebody who wanted to grape a woman in a Bible and a cross? Like, is your mom okay with this? Is she having a meltdown? I think I'd have to go to a psych ward if this happened and my daughter chose to stay with it. I wouldn't be okay. How is your mom coping? Because remember, you were with her, right? Wasn't she with her family when Salah told her he cheated on her?
Need to belong to a man. People see me as like weak and pathetic for running back here. Again, you don't fully know our relationship, everything we built, other than this one slip up with the text messages. It wasn't in real life. I mean, people think that I'm like weak or something for running back here and trying to make my marriage work over that mishap. I think I'm strong to be dealing with all of these things.
I think you're pathetic. I think you're really pathetic. He wasn't just sexting with somebody. You get that, right? He was barking at somebody. He was trying to replace you. He asked her to come. He told her he loved her. Are you forgetting all that? Remember, at least I can carry you? He said that to her. Eeh.
And, you know, I don't have to be here. You know, I choose to be here. I could be anywhere in the world I want to. I have that fortune. I'm fortunate enough, mashallah, to be able to work, you know, successful enough on in social media to be able to work wherever I want in the world. I this is, you know, my husband is not the only man on the planet. I choose to be with him. I love him, and I think that our marriage is worth working on.
She chooses to stay with somebody who fantasizes about hurting women. Ew.
People get very small snippets of what we deal with and what we talk about, what we go through.
The only small snippet we got was his nudes that he sent. That was the only small snippet. Everything else was pretty detailed.
So, what happens if Salah up and leaves you because it isn't what he wanted after all? Okay, then that happens, and I'll deal with it. Like I said, you don't know the language, you don't know customs or laws. A lot of people who travel don't really know all that. You have no friends. I do have friends. I talk. These are all like really like, what if?
You feel safe having friends online after the second Beezer came out stealing your man again? Interesting. If it's choppy, just go out and refresh. I'm hoping to get a new laptop for my birthday. I'm like saving for that. So we'll be choppy at least until March 27th. But oftentimes, if you leave and come back in, it fixes the problem.
What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? What if that? Like thinking of all of the worst case scenarios, I don't do that. Like I try to develop my character to be able to deal with problems as they come up because they can happen, but I don't anticipate them and give myself more anxiety. Like, you must have a lot of anxiety in life. I don't know. Are you prepared to pass away without being near your mom or sister? Well, that is a possibility. You know, that's a possibility. Anything can and
Anything can happen. Do you have it set up so if you pass away, the burden doesn't fall on your family? I'm genuinely curious since you say you're so successful at social media and this is a possibility. Do you have things put in place so your family doesn't have to stress out about you when that happens? Or is it just another way Chantal F's them over?
will happen. Yes, it can, but I'm not going to not live my life and stay close to home just in case these things happen. Have you thought about if your life entirely, if your world entirely imploded? I mean, it's crossed my mind, but again, I believe that Allah gives us challenges that we can handle. And if that happens, I mean, I'm not super attached to any material things anymore in my life. I'm not, I mean, if my health happens, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that. Like, it's not something I worry about. No, I don't. Salah's proof of life. No. Are you seeing an endocrinologist for your diabetes? And if so, what do they have you on for meds? I am seeing an endocrinologist here. I did some vlogs on it.
I feel like you say it wrong, and maybe I'm saying it wrong, but my daughter sees one, and I think it's called an endocrinologist. Am I saying it wrong? I could be.
I'm on Janumet right now, 2,000 milligrams a day. Everyone asks questions, not just the show the questions you approve of. But why would I show hateful comments I don't want to answer? Before you moved to Kuwait, you wanted to adopt a baby. Is that still a plan? No, not right now. I don't know what the future is going to bring. I have a lot of work on myself to do. You know, I want to be responsible that way. Maybe in the far future, I don't know. You know, even Salah's views on that has changed. So we just want to. When I came back, we really talked about life goals as part of like, is it, you know, worth making this marriage work? And he just wants to be with me, regardless if that's, you know, he just wants to be with me, work on our relationship, stay off of YouTube, focus on me, focus on.
Foodie, he's with you right now because you took away his phone. As soon as he gets it back, there will be another K-Bella. I wouldn't act so smug. Like, seriously, all of us are looking at you thinking you're weak and pathetic. Do you get that? You're weak and pathetic, and you're with someone who wants to harm women. I wouldn't act so smug if I was you. We were just listening to him bark. Seriously. Seriously. This poor girl.
His career. He's a smart guy. He's been to university. He wants to develop his life more, and he's a young guy, you know. So Who knows in the future? I don't know. Are you on your way back to Canada right now? Yes. Yes. Why don't you do your walks on lives? That would be nice. I can do that.
You're such a bee. You're sitting here saying how you care about your beezers, but like you can't even handle if they ask you questions. Like you can't even be nice in the way you answer. Eek.
Sure. Did you ever consider your YouTube career could be hindering your weight loss motivation? No, I don't think so. Because I don't
No.
associate like
Hey,
any
Blondie.
stress with YouTube with like anything. Like I don't like get stressed out to the point where I like go and eat or from YouTube, you know? Like
Are you serious?
if I rage or get mad, I say what I got to say and then that's it.
Are you serious? We watch you rage and eat at the same time. Every time you get mad, you're stuffing something in your face. This is the longest time I've went seeing you not eat, to be honest.
And it's gone, you know? That's like the good thing about letting it out. It's gone after that. I don't let it just like ruin my life. I move on very easily. I'm impulsive in decisions, but that's also I'm also like my emotions come and go very quickly. So I would say no. I would say if anything, it motivates me more because I have people on my side always trying to push me. And even though I'm kind of like, you know, even though I haven't really been successful as you know to lose weight and get healthy yet, I feel like the extra support of people on my side makes it more motivating. Also, the fact that I could potentially help a lot of people. That's one thing I really, really like about it. I don't do mukbangs just for money or anything. I do it like to show you. I like having dinner with you guys. I don't do it like you don't see me eating 5 burgers.
We do see you eating 5 burgers. We do. You're trying to convince us that you have binge eating disorder, but mukbangs aren't a problem?
If I have a slip up and I want to be honest about it, yeah, maybe I'll do it. But other than that,
I'm telling you, it's the alcoholic who is saying they just want to go to the bar because they like being around the people. Eventually, that person's going to drink. Seriously. Seriously. She has a huge food addiction and problems with food, and she takes us to the bar all the time with her practically. Do you know what I mean? Like, for her, food is her drug of choice. And we watch her have these huge mukbangs. Remember the 20-pound chicken pot pie?
Will you be in Canada for Ramadan? Your visa expires, doesn't it? How will you do Ramadan without Salah? None of what you just said is ever going to happen. So, like, you imagined a total situation on your own there. No, I will not be in Canada for Ramadan. My visa expires, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. How will you do Ramadan without Salah? I won't be. Would you consider, where do you stand as far as trying a plant-based diet again, or even if it?
You went to the ER alone while Salah was sexting Kbella. You probably will be spending Ramadan alone.
Vegetarian one that focuses on fresh fruits and veg and beans and legumes and whole grains, maybe some yogurt and feta and eggs in moderation, golden milk and herbal teas and lots of water, fresh juices in moderation for beverages. I realize this got oddly specific, but I'd be happy with you just answering the first part. If you would ever consider going vegetarian or plant-based. I would consider adding a lot more plant-based food in my diet for sure. You know, any diet other than carnivore, keto, well, keto certain vegetables, most like even the diabetic plan I'm on or anything, you know, you should be eating way more vegetables and soluble fiber. So yeah, I would definitely, but the thing is because of my eating disorder, like going to extremes is really hard for me right now. But I don't know. I love fish. I love chickens.
Reptile, oh my gosh, I hear you because I struggle. I go back and forth between thinking he's there and he's just as pathetic as she is, and they can't do any better than each other. So that's like my strongest feeling, that they just can't do any better. They're stuck with each other. She can't get anything better than somebody who wants to hurt women. He can't get anybody other than her. So I feel that way. But then I also will be scrolling on Twitter and see people talking about how they don't think he's ever been there as long as she's been back. They think he lives somewhere else. She went back trying to make things work. And then I buy into that. You flip-flop too? Yeah, I do. And she's so pissed off. This is another reason why I think he's not really there. I think she's pissed off, and I think she's taking it out on everybody else instead of him. But I don't know. Do you guys flip-flop too? Does everybody else flip-flop? What do you guys think?
And so I'm not sure, but I would incorporate more of those foods. I don't know where that cut off. I got a phone call. I would incorporate more fruits and veggies in my diet for sure. Okay, I'm going to end with this one. Do you ever feel regretful about giving up your cats? You wish you could have taken them with you. Genuine questions. Yeah,
PQ if you're late. Well, you are late. Okay, but I'm glad you're here because I missed you. Go back to the beginning of the stream after this stream ends. We're still gonna go to Foodie Beauty Twitter, but if you came in late, I highly suggest you go back and watch everything.
It's hard to say I regret the decision because I don't feel like there was really any I don't think that at the time, especially, I thought that it was a good idea to rehome them because I didn't think it was a good idea taking them all the way to the Middle East, especially BBJ, who's very old and has a lot of health issues. So I was worried something would happen to them, and I wanted to find them a loving home. I thought that would be best. It was probably the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life. They were a huge part of my life. They were like my children in a way. I mean, not, you know what I mean, pet children. So while it hurts my heart.
Shut your effing mouth, Foodie Beauty. The hardest decision I've ever had to make. You did it twice. You were going to dump them so you can move in with your ex. Natter. Remember that guy? I have to keep saying his effing name to just keep proving a point. Ugh, and I hate saying it. I feel like I'm cursing every time I say that name. You were going to dump your cats for him. Remember when he did something to BBJ, you still won't say whether he hit her or lunged at her. You won't tell the truth about that situation, but you've said he did something so bad to her, she's terrified of him. Right? After that happened, you were still planning on moving in with him and getting a place together. And you were going to dump them. And then you start talking about, this is when you start fantasizing about BBJ being put down. You wanted to do it then. And then he dumps your ass. So you buy another man. And then within days, BBJ needs to be euthanized again or you're going to rehome her. Luckily, she was rescued, so you couldn't put her down. But you're so freaking full of it. The hardest decision, you did it twice. It wasn't that hard. If it was so heartbreaking and so hard, you wouldn't have wanted to make that decision a second time, you effing liar.
Every day that I don't have them with me and that I rehomed them, I still don't know what other choice I could have made, given the fact that, you know, I had very little time to make that decision. And I just, yeah, I don't know what else I would have been able to do. Like I, at the time especially, felt that. So it's too bad that I had to make that decision. But, you know, a lot of people have to rehome their pets when they move out of country. Some of them don't, but a lot of people do. So anyways, that's it for this part 1 of the Q&A. I'm sorry if I seem like snarky, but I don't know how else to answer some of the questions without sounding that way because they're kind of like really weird questions, like dumb questions. But thank you guys for asking them anyways. I'll just go down the list and make like as many parts as I need to answer them all. So don't worry if I didn't get to your question.
Can you answer the question everybody wants to know? Has he pooped on you yet? Genuinely, we're all curious.
I'm just going down and I will get to yours eventually. All right. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, she's pathetic. That's what I got from it. I don't think this did her any good. That's my thoughts on it. I don't think this did her any good. Hi, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't get to greet everybody, but I'm really excited you're here. I've been watching the chat. Is Hyde hiding? I don't know. Hyde was here for a little while. Dot, hello. Desiree, hi. I've been meaning to say hi to you. I don't know why I didn't. Teresa, hello. Blondie, I hope I said hi to you. I said it in my head. It was supposed to leave my lips. Satan, I'm really glad you're here. Hi, everybody. Rome, I think I said hi to you. I've been pinning your comments anyways. Okay, Hyde is here. All right, let's go to Twitter. Give me 1 second while I put it up. Give me just 1 second. All right. Come on. Load it up. I promise you guys, by March 27th, I'm aiming for a new laptop. I was supposed to get it right before I got demonetized. And then YouTube held my check right when that happened. So that kind of put a little wrench in my plans. But I will be getting between now and March, just give me a little bit of time. I want you guys to have like the best streaming experience. I know it gets choppy. I know it's annoying. I have like this ancient laptop that I'm surprised is still going, if you want to know the truth of it. This laptop has been through several moves with me. It's been through the ringer. It's been through the children gaming on it, like everything. So I'm surprised it works as well as it does. You guys say it's choppy. I'm like, it's still working. I'm happy. All right, let me see. I think I have it up. Okay. And like I said, you guys, for the members, by Sunday night, I'm planning on doing a members only stream, where we could just kind of chit chat and talk about whatever we want to talk about. It doesn't even necessarily have to be about Foodie Beauty. It's just going to be like a place where we can chat. Do you know what I mean? If we cover something, we cover something. If we just hang out and share life experiences, then that's cool with me too. I am more than happy to do that. Okay, so Foodie, who says, oh, it would help if I shared the screen, wouldn't it? Oh, there's a new community post? Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. On my way. On my way. What did FFG do that really got under Foodie's skin? I don't see a new... Huh. They're deleted. The posts we just covered are deleted. Did she post a new one and then delete that too? You got a screenshot? Okay, text me really fast and I'll read it out loud. That's so crazy. Aaron, I just saw your text. Yeah. Where do you want it? Just send it to me through text and then I'll read it out loud and I'll put it up later because I have a feeling Foodie's gonna rage later and we're gonna end up going live tonight. So if anything happens between we end this by the time we end this live and by 8 p.m. tonight, I'll probably go live at like maybe 10 or 11 p.m. to talk about it. And then, like I said, wait. Okay. What did she say? Okay, so this is what Foodie said, you guys. So it's okay for this parasite to make fun of my body every day, but when I post hers to point out the hypocrisy, the fake virtue signalers have something to say? LMAO. Okay, stay zombies. All right, I messed it up the first time, so let me try it again. So it's okay for this parasite to make fun of my body every day, but when I post hers to point out the hypocrisy, the fake virtue signalers have something to say. Signalers, say it, Breezy. Signalers have something to say. LMAO. Okay, stay zombies. No, Foodie, it's you can't get mad and say people fat shame you when you fat shame yourself. Like, you do it all the time. All the time. You do it to FFG. You've tried to do it to me when right now I'm at 140 pounds because I got sick and I lost weight. Like, you try and say everybody is fatter than you and uglier than you and everything else, and it's just not true. However you feel about FFG, she's still not the size of you. However you feel about me, I'm still not the size of you. However you feel about anybody else, they're still not the same size as you. It's just the truth. And you comment on people's looks and bodies all the time. So if you don't give any respect in that area, you don't get to demand it. Do you get that? I know there's channels defending you and they're called talking about her body. Well, Foodie Beauty talks about everybody else's bodies too. I saw somebody made a big deal about Bad Seed pointed out how Foodie Beauty almost choked on a chicken bone. Foodie Beauty literally took so much pride in me falling off an electric scooter and hurting myself. Like, why do we owe her the respect she's not giving? I'm not taking the higher road with Foodie Beauty anymore. I've done that. Other people have tried it, and she still goes low. She doesn't get a say. Your husband fat shames people, Foodie. Your husband fat shamed you. You don't get to cry about it. Your husband told another woman at least he could carry them. Take it up with him. He was also hoping you'd finally stick to a diet. Take it up with him. Take it up with the person who's married to you and obligated to respect you. FFG's not obligated to. I'm not obligated to. Nobody's obligated to respect you. You don't even respect yourself. Why should we care? Detective Hugh on the case. I know Hugh always comes through with the receipts. If you guys didn't know that, Hugh always has the receipts. Always. Always in her back pocket, ready and waiting. Okay. I have to cough. Hold on, let me mute myself. I don't want to cough in your guys' ear. Thank you. I'm trying to feel better, Rome. Like, it seems like it comes in waves. Like, but hopefully I'm feeling good enough to go on a long walk later. I'm taking a long walk with my family. I don't know if we're hiking, if we're going to a lake, or we're supposed to take a long walk all together. So, I feel good enough to do that. So that tells you something. Okay, so here's Foodie Beauty's face, what she really looks like, even though well, this isn't even what she really looks like because this is filtered too, which scares me. But we know what Foodie looks like, and she was just saying in her last live, like, why be fake? Anyway, so you're gonna see a lot of pictures of her and what she really looks like. She doesn't look like that filtered queen. She was just like she was just doing with the beautiful skin and the yeah, no, this is her. Taylor Talk said, quoting Foodie Beauty, I don't control Salah. And they said, ma'am, aren't you the same woman that cried and threatened to go back home because Salah denied you chicken burgers one time? Yeah, that's her. She's starting to go home a few times over things Salah's done, but she doesn't control him. The Angry Scott said, answer to this question is bizarre. You've never pursued a man? So when you booked a hotel in Montreal and desperately tried to get Nader to leave Dee Dee to be with you? What was that? You weren't looking when you met Salah on international Tinder? Then moved to marry him? And then if you came in late, this is her answer and
Spent a
what they're
lot of
talking.
energy in my life. I am old in the pursuit of men. Don't all women like want a partner, or most of them? Watching my weight and changing my personality and fussing over them. And you know what I have realized? Men don't like women at all. It takes age and life experiences before they even really care about other people, even their woman. I think you're talking about personal experience. If you never had to pursue a man, what would you do with your life? What are your interests? Um, I don't think that my life has anything to do with pursuit of man. I
Uh-huh.
could leave and be single right now and still have my independent life. Um, I
She left Salah. Let's play along that she actually leaves him. How long do you guys think it would be before she started chasing married men around or even stalking Nader again? I think it would be days. She can't be single longer than 3 days, it seems like.
I definitely love Salah, and I fell in love, and that wasn't planned. It's not something that I planned. It's not like I was like, I need a man, I need a man. I don't need a man, I want a man. Actually, maybe I do need a man. I need someone, supportive, and um I need romance and attention and
Uh-huh.
intimacy. Intimacy is a huge thing in my life.
And yeah, I'm willing to bet she hasn't had sex in like a year.
And so yeah, I don't really understand the question, I guess. I could, like I said,
She's awfully smug, angry, and bitter for it's still newly married to me. Like a year? That's like newly married. Why is she so angry? I can't picture being newly married and being so mad all the time. I think I would have other activities to keep me happy. She is miserable.
I've never really pursued a man like to the point where it ruined my life. Like I've always worked, always had my own life. So I don't really understand your question fully, but
Poor
I hope
Foods.
that answers it.
Poor Foods. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. Taylor Talk said, quoting Foodie Beauty, Salah doesn't want to be on YouTube anymore and doesn't want to be a successful gaming channel. And they're laughing at her. Yeah, right. If he had his way, he would still be on YouTube. I think Foodie's grounded him. Oh, so Hidden Truth asked a good question, though. You know how Foodie said she walked 3K steps? Hidden Truth asked, did these apps work when the screen is off? Because the entire time she was walking, her screen was black. Doesn't the phone screen have to be open for apps to run? And she started at 500 steps? She didn't show where those came from, so was it manipulated? Ooh, I don't know. Do you guys know the answer to that? I don't pay attention enough. Like, I know I walk enough during the day, so I'm not necessarily tracking it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm outside sometimes hours at a time doing scooter rides where I'm walking, like, a lot of it. So, like, I don't necessarily pay attention. How many times have we seen Foodie screaming about how Natter ruined her life? True. True. Yes, they work when the screen is off. Okay, so we got our answer. So it's possible. It's possible. I still think Salah walked those. Bad Seed said, you are ashamed of yourself. Why post a thinner pic when everyone witnessed you struggling to fit through the jungle gym? Okay, so Foodie Beauty was just trying to convince us she wasn't ashamed of herself. Asked, why be fake? You thought Kbella was Schmissy Schmoo's daughter? Really? I don't think it is. I don't think, I guess anything's possible. I don't think so, though. Okay, so, I don't even know why we bother. She knows what she looks like. Foodie. I really thought she was gonna get stuck. Same with the phone booth. I didn't think it was possible, and yet she did it, so I guess she has that going for her, but she is ashamed of herself and, definitely filters herself, so I don't know why lie about it, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people use filters. Okay, North Star said, LMFAO at Foodie Beauty thinking even if she ends up too ill or bedbound, she could still make money. She needs to live by just putting out talking videos, live streams. Oh, wait, what? So they're saying if Foodie thinking even if she ends up too ill or bedbound, she could still make the money she needs to live by just putting out talking videos or live streams. The one needs to give her a good shake and be brought back into reality. Well, what she's not really thinking of is how long is she going to live bedbound if she's just going to be eating the whole time for content? How long is that going to last? Like, you're bedbound for a reason and she wants to continue with the same stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't think she's going to be making money very long doing that. And who wants to watch somebody bedbound eat themselves? Like, there's a certain group of people who want to see that, but like everybody else, like if she is eating bedbound, I don't know that I will still be tuning into that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to work for her like she thinks it is. I really don't. Just like I don't want to watch MFW drink herself to death anymore. Like I gave up even checking in. I'm not going to watch Foodie be bedbound eating a Happy Meal or whatever in a bed. I'm just not. You can search Jabba the Hutt unfiltered. Salah knows what she looks like and is repulsed. Yeah. She's probably looking at Tinder as we speak. Oh, I'm sure she is. I'm sure he's not the only one with a drifting eye. That bed won't last long, Satan said. Blondie said, I've been married almost 20 years and just started getting grumpy. 20 years. Congratulations. You guys must have like love and must be doing something that works. What advice would you give Foodie? What advice would you give Foodie? Okay, did we read this one? Oh, wait. Hidden Truth said, initially Salah was genuinely interested in moving to Canada, but Chantal persistently criticized and spoke negatively about the country, hoping to dissuade him from wanting to live there. And then they said she is holding a black phone in this vlog. So whose phone is she holding when she's showing how many steps she did? Oh. So the app might not even be on her phone. That might be Salah's, and he's doing all of it? Is that what they're trying to say? Okay, here's the phone she's holding. Okay. And there's that phone. So is she using Salah's phone and he actually walked those steps, you guys? It's Salah's steps, Stella said. Isn't hers purple? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the phone she's holding, I guess. But this is the phone she's holding while reading Q&A, and this is the phone that tracks the steps. They're clearly two different phones. Huh. This is wild. This is why I love Foodie Beauty Twitter. I really love it because people point things out that, like, I don't see, and it's kind of cool to see it from other people. Do you know what I mean? I don't watch a whole lot of reaction channels because I feel like I get a lot of foodie as it is. So it's like my way. You know how you guys get to go and like see different perspectives and point of views? This is how I do it. You guys go see different channels, what different creators have to say. I go to Twitter and this is what I find out. It's not the same. Hi, Mrs. Carlet. Hold on, I have to cough. Okay. Kara said dark phone and then a light phone. Come on. Yeah, it's two different phones. Oh, Hugh, no problem. I'm happy to help. Twitter is very interesting. You just have to know to stay out of the BS. Like, I'm safe because I'm not there to fight with anybody. Like, I truly just retweet things I find interesting. Look up what people are saying about the housewives below deck. Like, that's all I do. I retweet dogs. Like, I mind my own business on there, if you know what I mean. But it can be very toxic with different creators fighting and people getting involved. I stay out of it. I just don't have time for that. Like life, truly, I did enough of my own fighting on here. And at the end of the day, what I realized, all this fighting gets nowhere. It gets you nowhere. It puts your subscribers in uncomfortable positions, feeling like they have to choose because other communities are going to kick them out if they still support other people. It's just a waste of energy and space. Like at the end of this, when we all end our live streams or videos or whatever, we should close our little laptops and our phones and go do what really matters, like hang out with people we actually know in real life. Do you know what I mean? Like our family and friends who really know us and aren't lying about us to other people. It's just such a waste of time to fight with people on here, and I've realized that it does no good. It gets you nowhere. It's a miserable time. Just don't do it and stay out of it if you can. That's my best advice. Stay out of it. It doesn't matter. Okay, not all the time, but usually you have to remember all the breaks she takes in between and all the cuts. True, Rome. Wait, what did Ghost say? They record everything on her phone because she edits on her phone. True. Okay, so Witch said, I can tell Foodie Beauty was one of those annoying children who taunted, bullied, and never let up on tormenting others until someone dared tell her to F off with her crap. Then she ran to the nearest authority to get even. Pathetic. What is this? I do think she was a bully. She cries about bullies, but I think she was the bully. Oh, it's her one of her rages. Also, I report all your videos, so hopefully YouTube will demonetize you soon. Foodie, I know you report videos, but I have a feeling many more people are reporting yours and nothing's being done. So I wouldn't have so much faith in YouTube. Witchin' Machines also said, Foodie Beauty Girl World, let's play a game. The most pathetic I've ever seen Foodie Beauty was when oh, these games are fun. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on this tweet. So this is a game. This is the most pathetic that this person has ever seen Foodie Beauty. They said, I'll start. The most pathetic I've seen Foodie Beauty was when she didn't believe Natter was sexting Dee Dee, even though they slept in the same bed. How did I forget about that? Remember? Yeah, they were sleeping in the same bed. I feel like around that time, Dee Dee did her little something job. Remember that happened on a live stream? And wasn't it like Foodie was still chasing him and convinced that he still wanted her? Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh. She made a comment the other day, the phone I'm using has no filters. Oh, she did. Where it said Foodie did say she wished a kid got ran over by a bike for having a Lunchable. Wow. Yeah, she was the bully. Kenneth, hello. Good to see you. Let's see, you want to hear mine? Yes, I want to hear yours. You guys put yours in the chat. Okay. Autumn Fairy showed some pictures of Foodie. Oh, this is amazing. They quoted Foodie, I'm not ashamed of my body at any angle. And they said, really? Your 17 filters and chin spanks determined that was a lie. Poop King is not embarrassed. He wants to do other things with his life. It's shocking you even think we believe that. Stop lying. The truth will set you free. Try it. So Foodie's trying to say she doesn't use filters and she's not embarrassed. This is how she filtered herself on TikTok. Does that look like the Foodie we just saw? Does anybody think that looks like the foodie we just saw? I don't think so. Okay, and then she even filtered herself here, like, she's bigger than that. Foodie, you can't erase half your body and try and convince us you're not embarrassed, like, there's other photos too, and I can't pull them up right now, I'll have to go through my phone, but there's other photos where, like, she clearly used Facetune and, like, cinched in her waist. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is creepy. And then come on, this TikTok filter. Again, and I know people are gonna be like, "Breezy, you use a filter." I use a mascara one sometimes, and I blur a crow's line or the crow's feet. I still look like myself. You guys have seen me on my live streams, you've seen me in vlogs, you've seen me in I don't erase my weight or my chin. Like, I don't know what to say. I even keep my big old nose. She just needs to be honest. That's the thing, like, nobody would care if she was just honest. Okay, Hugh told me okay, let me see. Let me pull up our live stream on my phone. Hugh said, "The most pathetic I've seen Foodie was when she was on stream and Pete's was on the bed, and she tried to make out with him to make Dee Dee and Nad's jealous, and he swerved her." I remember that! She was being creepy with Pete's too. If it's the same thing I'm remembering, like, he clearly didn't want what she was trying to do, and it was really weird. It was really weird. Jen said, "I thought that TikTok filter was supposed to be a joke." No, she does filters like that, and then she comments on everybody else's filters. Maybe they have other phones, but she's still a liar. I'm leaning towards she's lying. I just assume she's lying about everything. That was pumped up kicks night, Erin said. That was a wild time. Okay, Chantel's untied apron string. I love the name. Said Chantel says he's not hiding from the internet out of embarrassment. But he was sure blowing up her phone that day. She was crying in the car and she let us all know just how mortified he was. Okay, let's watch this. Is it going to let me? Please watch again.
You're more worried about your reputation of you and your family. Fuck that! I don't give a shit! You're more worried about your reputation of you and your family. Fuck that! I don't give a shit!
So he was embarrassed. Interesting. She lied again. Foodie! You lie like you are getting paid to lie, I guess. So, Wonder Mom said she's so mad. Foodie acts like she is calm and collected, but all these questions show that her life is a joke, and she will die in Kuwait lonely and alone, they said. I just know whenever she busts out the red, like, it's gonna be a wild day. Yep said, "I'm blocked, but I still couldn't help myself. Foodie Beauty did nothing but lie. She's such a disgrace." So Yep, who, if you're still in our chat, hello. I saw Yep earlier. So they said, "I know I'm blocked and no one will see this, but all you did was lie in this entire video, mate. Shame on you." She did lie. The whole thing. The whole thing. Okay, Egg on Legs said, Foodie Beauty is fuming in her Q&A. She tries to be smug for nearly every answer, but it just sounds pitiful. Oh, that's quite the picture of her. Egg on legs. I might have to use this for my thumbnail. Oh, wait. Yep has a good one, too. Yep said, "Ooh, smug tell Chantal is back, mates. Can't wait for the reactors. Hello, Yep. I hope you're still here." Okay. Nothing But Love said, "Can you imagine you finally got a husband and you can't even have him on videos because he cheated on you with a beezer? Couldn't be me." And then Barbecue Chicken reposted a clip and said, "The only interesting part of this video," there you go. So if you came in late, I'm going to play it really fast. Let's see.
To lump all of the Salah questions into one answer. Where's Salah? What's he doing? Blah, 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 blah. I will not be answering that. That's we're 100% keeping everything related to that private. And all I can say, he is offline because he chooses to. We're not embarrassed. He wants to be offline. He wants to do other things with his life. He just, this is not it for him. He doesn't want to be on YouTube at all anymore. And I respect that. And it doesn't have anything to do with me controlling him. I would like to continue with the couple's videos. If I'm quite honest, I would love to.
Joe said she doesn't know where he is.
Because I don't care what people think about our relationship. I, make the choices I make in my life. And yeah, I would love to make videos with him still. But he doesn't want to, so it's just going to be me. So you will not be seeing Salah anymore in videos.
Do you promise though? Because it's been so lovely not having to see him or hear his awful laugh.
So yeah, that's the answer to that question.
Yes, Kara, a grown man isn't allowed on the internet anymore. He got the internet taken away for being a very bad boy. If you guys weren't aware, Dank Fupa has episode 3 up on YouTube now. And here's a little here's a little clip. So I don't want to take like their views, but I want to watch this with you guys. So here's a clip. I'm gonna make it bigger. Have you guys seen Dank Fupa? Oh wait! Satan just gifted 5 memberships, you guys! And we're doing a members only stream on Sunday. This is so cool. Welcome, Radioactive. Welcome, Blondie. Welcome, Stella. Annie Rose, welcome. Thank you so much, Satan. I'm going to try and sing, but I'm still gasping for air. So if it's horrible, just mute me and I'll totally understand. Hold on, I have to take a breath before I sing. The Breezy Bunch. The Breezy Bunch. That's the way. We have new 5 members thanks to Satan from the Breezy Bunch. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome, everybody, and I hope you are available, you guys, Sunday. It's probably going to be later. Not too late. Maybe like 10 p.m. my time. Maybe. But welcome, everybody, and thank you so much, Satan. You're the best. You're so sweet. All right. This is from
I thought I maybe just drive by Iraq. Maybe I just leave her at border. Maybe she makes someone else problem.
Welcome, Dream.
But then I realize she still owe me for rent and bill this month.
I meant Rome, not Dream. I don't know why I said Dream.
Why did you bring me to a farm anyway? I don't like vegetables.
They have pigs you can pet. You fit right in. I film you. You make smile for camera.
I love animals. People say I shouldn't have pets, but I'm the best pet mommy there is. We haven't gotten Julia vaccinated or fixed yet, but we take her to the groomers every 6 months so she stays nice and fresh. Sometimes I forget our hamster Harry is there, but I try to feed him when I remember.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! For one thing, you guys have to take this all in. This is how detailed Dank Fupa's parodies are. Do you guys see the poop on the couch in the background with the flies included? And then poor little Howie. R.I.P. little buddy. Oh my gosh. I can't. These are way too good. Dank Fupa is so freaking good at these. So Dank Fupa does 90-Day Fiancé versions. I think there's multiple ones up now. Maybe we'll go. Do you guys? Okay. I want Dank Fupa to get all the views. So maybe for our members only stream, we can react to a few cartoon or parodies. Then I call them cartoons, but they're parodies. Maybe we could react to some then, because Sunday's a few more days away. Okay, what is this? Queen of WTF said, you know exactly what. I think that was the most liked question, and Foodie's thumbnail says, how long is Salah grounded from the internet? And she put, what? How long? Just be honest about it. Just be honest about it. Long enough so he's getting therapy and can be a changed man, or long enough that you hope that he just fixes himself? I'm genuinely curious. So Queen of WTF played a clip from the video. I feel like we've all seen all the clips, but it's there if you guys want to hear it or see it. I retweeted it. So Mrs. Floopa Booty said, things are quiet. So this is before Foodie uploaded. And so they said, things are quiet. So I'm bringing back this game I once posted that y'all had fun with. The challenge is find Chins in Google image search without using her name or Foodie Beauty. She must show up in the first 5 images. I will get us started, game on. So they searched. I can't look at all of them because some include pictures I can't cover. They searched obese rage Canadian fupa smelly. That's what came up. No, Foodie Beauty is wearing underwear in this. It doesn't look like it, but they happen to match her exact skin tone, which was a choice. And so all they had to do was type up obese range Canadian fupa smelly. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. I'm going to type in husband that barks like a dog and see if Foodie comes up. Let me see. I'm going to play a little game on my phone and tell you if I see it. Kuwaiti husband barks like a chihuahua. I just want to see if like he comes up or she comes up. Husband barks like a chihuahua. No, it didn't come up. You guys give me another one to try. Let me try another one. Canadian embarrassing YouTuber. I just want to see. No, but that Justin guy came up a lot. Racist Canadian fupa. Okay, I'm not having any luck with mine. Racist Canadian. It would also help if I was spelling anything correctly. I put on those damn Kiss glue-on nails again, and I can't type for the life of me. Like, I can't type anything. Racist Canadian. Hold on. You guys do it too and tell me what you're searching and if it comes up. Oh, damn it. Do you mean tomorrow Sunday or a different one? Oh, I keep thinking today's Friday. Sorry, I meant tomorrow. Racist Canadian fupa. I'm still going. YouTuber. All right, obese. Images. No, but this one chick came up. Hold on, who is this? Nicole somebody. Nicole Arbor? I don't know. That's who came up. Whoever Nicole is, she came up. Do you guys have any more I should try? Swinging. Wait, what did Lindsay say? Swinging something. Hold on, I'm scrolling up. Swinging fupa balls. Okay. Swinging fupa balls. Yep, she came up. She's up. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that she has a lot of images that come up for that. That and this one thing that I've never seen in my life, and I don't know how one would use it. So, yeah. Okay, let me try radioactives. Okay. This is really fun. I might be entertained all day by this. Oh, darn it. I have to go for a walk. I can't do this all day, even though I want to. Okay. Nope, nothing. No images came up for that. Who's Nicole Arbor? I don't know who that is, but a lot of images of her came up. Canadian fupa and anatomy class. It came right up with 4 of them. Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Fupa. Okay. Oh. Yeah? Oh, there's Foodie bending over. Remember how she said, hold on, remember how she said she couldn't bend over to feed her animals? I just found a video by Barbecue Chicken of Foodie bending over. Hold on, I'm going to share it for you guys. Oh shit, I can't. Does that count as promoting a YouTube channel? Shit. Okay, well, if you search what Hugh said, the thumbnail that comes up is Foodie bending over. Yes, that's Foodie. She is bending over. I thought she couldn't. Interesting. She was able to bend over for any random man, for YouTube. Wow. But she couldn't feed her cats. Okay, so Katie pointed out how big this sign actually is. And we didn't get the full perspective because with Foodie by it, it actually looked like this tiny sign. But can you guys see how big this sign actually is? That's wild. You could send me the screenshot? Okay. I know, but I have to be able to show it from Twitter or YouTube or something because for whatever reason, I can't connect my phone to like have the pictures come up on this laptop. In March, I can. In March, I could do it all. Right now, I'm working with what I got, but the sign looks small when she's by it. It does look petite and dainty. It does. And then when there's other people that aren't Foodie, it looks like a giant sign. It's crazy how that works. Perspective is everything. All right, let's keep going. We'll read a few more. Dank Fupa put out a tweet saying their 90-day fiance, Salah and Chantal episode 3 is out now. I'm just reading tweets. I'm not promoting anything. Oh, and Julie did before Foodie resurfaced. A Where is Foodie Beauty? So the options were crying, fighting with Salah, taken to the hospital, or too busy eating. What would you guys have chosen? I would think she was either fighting with Salah, crying, or she was too busy eating. Just Breeze, an honest question. If she walked 3K steps going in, would it not end at 6K steps? It would. That's what I would think. I'm not the best at numbers and math, but 3K steps going in, if you're walking the other way, it would be 3K steps back to where you started, right? So it would be 6K steps. I keep getting ALR even though I put in Canadian. You think fighting? Okay, let's choose fighting and see what won. It won by 44.9%. So too busy eating was at 36.8. Taken to the hospital was 18.4. Alex Shook said Foodie Beauty will never get 100K. LOL. I don't think so either, unless she buys it. Unless she buys the subscribers. So let's see. I'm looking to see if there's anything that we should talk about. Oh, Darkside Becky tweeted that they're filming a puppet mukbang. I'm not sure if it's up or not, but if you guys are bored, you have some options. Dank Fupa's new videos. Darkside Becky has a new puppet video. I think those are so creative. I haven't seen all of them, but from what I've saw, it takes like a lot. They put a lot of time and love into their videos. They really do. If you are looking for a little animal friend who needs a forever home, this little cutie Charlie Brown is in San Pedro. He's so cute. So cute. Send positive vibes out, you guys. Charlie Brown finds his forever home. He's so adorable. Those ears. Aaron, he kind of reminds me of Henry. Like, obviously different colors. But the little face is so cute. Okay, let me see. I'm scrolling. I'm seeing if there's anything else we should talk about. Oh gosh, Christy said, get yourself a man that will look at you the way you look at pasta. There you go. Even Foodie doesn't even have that. Look at how she looks at those noodles. She has never seen anything sexier in her life. And that's how he looks at Foodie Beauty. He's never seen anything more despicable in his life. He kind of does. He looks like a baby Henry, Aaron. He does. Hey, Ray. Hello, hello. Charlie Brown is adorable. I know. He is so cute. But we're supposed to be convinced Salah loves her, right? He hates her. I'm convinced. Okay, Tara Lee said Foodie Beauty. And then quotes her, couldn't be me. Ma'am, it's you all day, every day. You've worked hard on nothing your entire life except shoveling food in your face. How's your life in shitty Kuwait with your shit fetish fake husband? Eat a bag of, with a side of sweaty, they didn't hold back a little bit. Like, not even a little bit. Well, I like that tweet. Cheyenne Jasmine has a new video too. Awesome. I'll have to go check it out. Wait, Uncle Buck is here? Uncle Buck, did I miss you? Panda said Foodie comes up for me. Are you guys still searching them? That's so funny. I know the way she looks at fast food. I don't think I've ever looked at food like that. Well, chia seed pudding. I really like my chia seeds, but okay, Polka Dot said, oh, they're singing the, oh gosh, I can't sing it right now. I can't sing in general, but they did the Tell Me What You Think About Me, you know that song? But they did Foodie Beauty. The clothes I'm wearing, I pretend I bought them. The rock I'm rocking, I pretend he bought it. The house I live in, I pretend he bought it. The car I'm driving, I pretend he bought it. And then it says, I depend on fantasy. I loved it. Okay, Salt and Sass said, someone should probably check on Penny's cats too. This chick is crazy. So Penny in her comment section was telling Foodie Beauty, guess what? Your genuine followers and subscribers are actually here not because we think you're cringe, fat, or want to amuse ourselves in your hardships and the reality of life, which is ups and downs. We are actually here because we totally, absolutely love your personality, your love for animals, your outstanding talent for storytelling, and the goofy, cute, and kind woman that you are. Penny, are you okay? Are you okay? Her love for animals? She runs them over. Penny, are you new? Are you new? She, like, bragged about hitting animals with her car and thought it was, like, the funniest thing in the world, but her love of animals? BBJ had to be rescued so she can finally go see a vet. But her love for animals? She won't even get Julia spayed. But her love of animals? Penny. Oh my gosh, someone send help. Not really, don't send help. I'm joking. But like, is Penny okay? So she continues, to me, you're the sweetest friend. The sweetest friend I don't have, but I wish I had. Who always brightens my day. Whenever I watch your content and you talk and share things on your mind, I love that. And I have 9 cats. What the hell? And I have 9 cats. So of course your love for fur babies hits home with me. Are they spayed? Do they have do they have clean and fresh food and water? Do you leave condom wrappers thrown around your room? I'm just wondering, Penny. If Foodie Beauty is like this role model, inspiration, somebody who brightens your day for her love of animals, I'm really concerned about how your 9 cats are at home. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Penny is Foodie. I think so too. I personally think Penny is trolling. I hope so. If they're not trolling, is it Foodie or Schmisty Schmoo? I don't know. I don't know. By the way, I have to say that name in code because I realize when I say 2 specific names, something ends up showing up to my house. So just FYI, I do it for a reason. Okay, let's see. This person wanted to point something out. Okay, so they show her steps that say 4,267, which still doesn't make sense to me, but okay. And then they Googled, and whatever they Googled, an answer appeared. Taking 10,000 steps a day is a traditional goal in achieving fitness and lowering the risk of heart disease and stroke. Dr. blah, blah, blah says. Dr. Liana Kasusi. Okay, Liana Kasusi, a licensed physician, tells Parade.com. However, studies have shown that at least 15,000 steps daily is optimal to shed a few pounds for weight loss. I feel like while 3,000 steps is probably amazing for Foodie because she's probably never taken that in her whole entire life, if she actually walked that. It's kind of crazy to think about, like, a lot of people who have to leave their jobs for work walk over 10,000 steps in a day, or often people who are running around their kids or their whatever, you know what I mean? Normal people, we take more than that in a day. So it's just wild to think about, like, Foodie's, woo, I did 3 steps, but like it's probably the most she's ever done in her entire life if she actually walked that. And she needs to realize that everybody else is walking that in a day. In a day. Even if they're not, leaving home for work, like they're running errands, they care about their health and are walking. Or sometimes people are just so busy in life, you end up walking it. But math don't seem to be mathing. No, it doesn't. I've heard for 1 to 2 cats, but I've only had 1 cat at a time. Well, there's people like in our chat who rescue cats. So I'm not judging somebody for having like a lot of animals if they are rescues and if they are taking care of them. Do you know what I mean? But somebody who's telling Foodie Beauty that she loves animals and like they admire her love for her animals, like it scares me that they have 9 cats. I can't even lie about that. If they think Foodie Beauty loves animals, like it makes me wonder about them. Truly. Truly. Oh wait, I can't show this. Well, it's chocolate. I retweeted Ray. I thought this was funny, but it's chocolate, and I think YouTube is gonna flag it though, so I can't show it, but it was hilarious. It's these candy chocolate hearts that if you turn them a certain way, they don't look like a heart anymore. That's what it is, but I can't show it because it truly, like, I don't know, YouTube flags weird things. You're gonna do a full read on Monday. Awesome, Hyde. He said, no, I asked how many litter boxes someone. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say I didn't know what people were talking about. I came into that late. Like, I'm not gonna judge anybody for having many animals because, like, a lot of us rescue or foster or like genuinely take care of our pets. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm never gonna be like, oh, that person has 9 cats, shame them. But like, if they truly think Foodie loves animals, it makes me concerned for how their animals live at home. I can't even lie. Stella said, I thought Salah was a public figure. Why isn't he in the public? Good question. No, it looks like balls. I'll just say it. That's what it looks like. It's these pink chocolate. Are they Reese's? I don't know. It's these hearts, but if you turn them upside down, they no longer look like hearts, and it's just hilarious. It's hilarious. I would have never thought of that until I saw that tweet, and now, like, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Yes, yes, right. Yes, but, like, I can't show it because YouTube, like, will flag certain songs people play now, so I'm like, why risk it? But yes, it's the pink Reese's. And now I will never see them as a pink heart, like, anywhere I go now. Every time I see them, I'm gonna laugh hysterically because that's just how I am. It's just how I am. She uses pets as a distraction. I agree. I agree. Alright, you guys, I didn't realize we have been live so long. I have to go. I gotta get dressed and, I'm gonna go for a long walk with the whole family today. So if anything happens, I will be back later tonight, okay? So if she uploads again or a live stream, whatever, we will cover it later tonight. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Satan, thank you for gifting the 5 memberships. That was freaking awesome. Like, that was so cool. And you guys, tomorrow night for members only, I figure we'll just do a chit chat, like a get to know each other if you're new to the channel or whatever, or if there's anything you've ever wanted to ask me, and I won't give you attitude for asking. I could promise you that. And maybe we'll watch some dank fupa reactions, or not reactions, some parodies. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat earlier. That was really cool. I want to thank you guys for liking this stream and even hanging out with me for this long. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you hopefully later. All right, bye, you guys.